Space exploration. Space exploration is the study of outer space. It is a fascinating topic that many people find interesting. Scientists and astronauts work hard to learn more about space. They use rockets, satellites, and space probes to explore planets, stars, and other celestial bodies. In this text, we will learn about the history of space exploration, important missions, and what we have discovered. The beginning of space exploration. Space exploration started in the 20th century. Before that, people looked at the stars and wondered about them. They made stories and theories about the universe. However, the real exploration began after World War II. In 1957, the Soviet Union launched the first artificial satellite called Sputnik. This small satellite orbited the Earth. It was a big moment in history. People around the world were excited and curious about space. The first human in space. In 1961, Yuri Gagarin, a Soviet astronaut, became the first human to travel into space. He orbited the Earth in a spacecraft called Vostok 1. This mission lasted about 108 minutes. Gagarin's journey showed that humans could survive in space. It inspired many people to think about what could be achieved in the future. The space race. During the 1960s, there was a competition called the space race. The United States and the Soviet Union wanted to be the first to achieve great things in space. In 1969, the United States won this race by landing astronauts on the moon. The mission was called Apollo 11. Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin became the first humans to walk on the moon. Armstrong said the famous words, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." This event was a huge success for space exploration. Robots in space. Robots have played an important role in space exploration. They can go to places where humans cannot. One of the most famous robots is the Mars rover. Rovers are machines that explore the surface of Mars. They take pictures and collect data about the planet. The first successful Mars rover was Sojourner, which landed on Mars in 1997. Since then, many other rovers have explored Mars, including Spirit, Opportunity, Curiosity, and Perseverance. These rovers help scientists learn more about the red planet and if it could support life. The International Space Station. The International Space Station (ISS) is a large spacecraft that orbits the Earth. It is a place where astronauts from different countries live and work together. The ISS was launched in 1998, and it is still in use today. On the ISS, astronauts conduct experiments in science, technology, and medicine. They study how living in space affects the human body. The ISS is an important part of international cooperation in space exploration. Future of space exploration. The future of space exploration is very exciting. Scientists and engineers are working on new technologies to explore further into space. One goal is to send humans to Mars. NASA plans to send astronauts to Mars in the 2030s. This mission will be challenging, but it is an important step for humanity. Another exciting project is the Artemis program. This program aims to return humans to the moon by 2024. NASA wants to land the first woman and the next man on the moon. The goal is to explore the lunar surface and prepare for future missions to Mars. Why explore space? Space exploration is important for many reasons. Understanding our universe. By exploring space, we learn more about how the universe works. We can study stars, galaxies, and black holes. Scientific discoveries. Space missions lead to new scientific discoveries. For example, studying other planets helps us understand Earth better. Technology development. Many technologies we use today come from space exploration. For example, GPS, satellite communication, and weather forecasting all rely on space technology. Inspiration. Space exploration inspires people. It encourages young people to study science and engineering. It shows that humans can achieve great things. Searching for life. Scientists hope to find signs of life on other planets. This could change our understanding of life in the universe. Space exploration is an exciting field that teaches us about our universe. From the first satellite, Sputnik, to the moon landing and Mars rovers, we have made many discoveries. The International Space Station shows how countries can work together in space. With future missions to the moon and Mars, we continue to explore and learn more. Space exploration inspires us to dream big and to understand our place in the universe. The journey of discovery is just beginning.